There's a lot of things about our society that they deem normal that if you think about it are actually kind of strange.
Okay.
Like pillows in caskets. Why?
I guess you're right, actually.
What's that about?
You don't want a stiff neck?
Oh, Brooke,
It's already pretty stiff. Or recording a live concert on your phone that you're literally never going to watch ever again.
I know, but it's so
Guilty.
hard not to.
And nobody else
like an
wants.
instinct.
No one else wants to see it either.
I know. It doesn't even sound good when it's
No.
like recorded.
Leave it off your Insta stories,
Oh,
please.
okay.
Or party balloons.
What? Those are fun.
Hey, here's a big sack of breath. Enjoy. Hooray! Creepy, if you ask me.
If you dissect it.
Oh.
Well,
You ate
today,
garlic bread before you gave me these.
one of our listeners today asked to defend a habit that she thinks is totally natural to her, and so much that she doesn't even think about it. And once we all heard what it was, the entire room gasped.
Whoa.
It was that shocking. You're going to hear what it is and see if you could look past it in your brand new second date update next. A woman named Cassie is on the phone with us today who said in her email that sense of humor is something really important for her.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Should
feel like
be.
that should be for most people, right?
I'm not sure why she likes our show, but
Oh.
Cassie did see something in a guy's dating profile in his About Me section that immediately caught her attention. She thought was pretty funny.
Okay, made her laugh. I love that
good.
right off the bat.
He put, "Just waiting for my Bumble acronym pamphlet to come in the mail."
Wait, what?
Bumble acronym. He does.
Talking about dating acronyms. You know?
I don't get it. Like
A
Bumble
pamphlet?
stands for something?
what
Is
does
it
it
No,
gonna
stand
like
send
the
it-
acronyms that you send to people that are like shorthand.
I don't know.
What?
I'm
Am I-
lost. I'm very lost.
Okay.
I know what an
You
acronym
guys don't know what
is.
acronyms
Yeah,
are.
I know what
Funny
it
to someone.
Doesn't a letter stand for something?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
But
what
what
it
does
is.
it
in a
stand
pamphlet?
for?
And why is it in a pamphlet?
like, hey, you DTF? That's a dating acronym.
Yeah, we get that.
Of course.
We understand
Why are you so
that.
confused?
What
Why
does
is
the
there
Bumble
Bumble stand for?
What is Bumble and why is there a pamphlet?
Because obviously there's so many that people use on these dating apps that you would need a pamphlet in order to
now I
understand
get
what they
it.
all mean.
Now
I feel
I
like
get it, Jeff.
dictionary would have made that joke more clear.
Oh.
You know,
Wait,
an
so he's
acronym.
saying he can't keep up with
Yes.
common
Yes.
terms?
Yes.
That there's
That
so
was-
many.
That's what you should have started
Is that-
with, Jeff.
Oh, okay.
But good job.
Is
We
that
got
attractive?
Wait, who laughed
Yeah.
at this?
it. You're supposed
Cassie
to
did.
just know.
Cassie
our
laughed at
listener
this?
Cassie did. Cassie, welcome to the show.
Hi.
Oh,
Did you LOL?
Cassie?
Yikes.
Well, if you're on these apps, there's like ONS, One Night Stand, or
Right.
Friends with Benefits, WB, and you've got to, like, you just don't know what they are, and you have to
What
look
a
them up.
pain.
I can't see that.
The only one that I know is BTD,
Yeah.
Behind the Dumpster.
Okay.
So
right.
I'm interested. I want to know some more of these. But first, let's talk about this guy. What's his name?
Luke.
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 Okay, Luke with the brochure jokes. I get it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Look, guys, the bar is low.
Yeah, the bar's low. Okay. I mean, what was the conversation like in the beginning with Luke?
Yeah, I mean, he's asking good questions. Like,
Mhm.
I just got back from 6 months in Brazil. I was doing charity
Cool.
work. We were building houses and stuff. And that's like a whole thing.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
really
wow.
interesting. I bet he was super stoked about learning about that. That's fascinating.
Actually, you guys would be surprised. Like, they just see it on your dating profile, and they don't even ask about it, you know, and they're just like, hey, let's hook up, and they don't ask about you, you know?
Unfortunately, I could see that. If you're just beautiful, you just swipe right. You don't spend more than 10
Or
seconds.
if you have like a bikini pic in Brazil.
Yeah, yeah.
But Luke was different, right? He actually wanted to know about your experience.
Yeah. I mean, it's also not Tinder. I feel like this
That's
app is
true.
more like dating.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good point.
The online talk sounds good. Did you guys meet up IRL?
Nice,
We,
Jeff.
we haven't got the pamphlet yet. We don't know what's going
Yeah,
on.
but that's in real life
In
for
real
anybody
life.
who doesn't know.
So we went on a date, like an actual like date. We went to a Mexican restaurant.
Nice.
All right.
Fun.
And how was that? What was it like when you first saw him?
So it was kind of not a surprise. It was good.
Good.
Mhm.
And I don't know, I felt like it was like a good date. Like, I'm kind of an adventurous food person, and I suggested let's go somewhere interesting. So
Mexican food is
Yeah, what?
interesting. It sounds pretty typical.
Some of the menu items are in a different language.
Pretty common. This one says jalapeno.
Well, the reviews were good. I don't know. I'd never been there.
I will say
Okay.
though, like sometimes if you tell them it's your birthday, they'll come out with a big sombrero, give you a shot, they'll sing. Like
that
that's
adventurous?
fun. Oh, it's very adventurous for me.
Yeah.
That's the most adventurous I get.
Not a lot of dates at Senior Frogs, hopefully. But
What was adventurous about this to you?
Well, I asked about a tripe soup.
Ooh, my
Oh,
gosh.
God.
Do you guys want to know what that is?
I know, please don't.
It's
It's cow intestines.
yeah,
Yeah.
okay. It's a lining of a cow's stomach.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Hey,
spongy.
I mean, if you're gonna eat part of the cow, you might as well eat it all,
Yeah.
right?
Nothing sets the mood like intestine
Yeah.
soup.
It's called tripe. It's delicious.
It's got a different name. It's
Alright.
fine.
Did it do it for you, Cassie?
Well, but they didn't have that. I guess they sometimes do, but they didn't then.
Oh, they ran it. It's
All
hard
out
to
of-
find.
All out of lining.
Darn
Okay.
it.
Yeah, I mean, no, it was good. I told him, like, I'm into all sorts of things, different customs. I don't know, but maybe
That's
that was
good.
too extreme for him.
Mhm.
I don't know. I was sort of describing, like, my time in Brazil and, like, the stuff I ate there, and I don't know.
I bet you ate a lot of weird
You
stuff.
think he was like intimidated by that? Like,
Yeah, I think maybe I took it to it like next level with my stories and stuff. I don't know. Like,
Well, that makes sense. Some people don't even like sushi. Like, oh, this is raw salmon. That's too much. So you can see if someone's like, oh, we're having chicken feet or pig snout or whatever at, Latin
They didn't
restaurants.
even get it. He didn't have to eat it.
yeah.
No, that's true, but maybe him seeing you being so experimental.
You like cannonballed into the deep end immediately.
Yeah.
Some people need to wade in slowly.
the dark side of the menu.
Right. So I mean, how did that date end?
well, he walked me to my car, and I figured we at least kissed goodnight or whatever, but he kind of kept his distance. Like, I was doing all the things, like I'm touching his arm.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you want to come over or whatever, because I lived so close.
Put out a vibe.
Wait, he said no to coming over to your house?
He was like, oh, I've got to work tomorrow.
Oh,
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I must have turned him off on this date, but like, I don't know what exactly it was. And
Right.
I usually don't get turned down, so I was like, what happened?
Yeah, that's, and he no offense, he
But-
definitely turned you down.
Yeah.
Well-
but Mexican food is a lot of like beans and frijoles,
no.
and so maybe
That's-
that's part of the reason
Beans
he was
are
trying to
frijoles,
keep his
Jeff, but
difference.
yes.
Well, I was trying to sound cultured.
No, you did.
Alright.
Failed
Good
pretty
job.
bad there.
I mean, or maybe you're just too eager.
Yeah.
That maybe it
Oh,
just
yeah.
is as simple as that.
Wait, a
and-
guy with standards? That can't be it.
I don't know.
No way.
Well-
Some guys have those, Jose.
Yeah, I don't think it was, I don't know.
That's the whole reason that we're doing this. We're going to try and
True.
find out.
Yes.
So hold on, uno momento.
Hey.
She lived in Brazil. She speaks Portuguese.
Oh, well,
Yeah, Jeff, what are you going to say now?
I'll have to Google Translate that one. And when we come back, we're going to do an international version of your second date update right after this. Bienvenidos, mis amigos, al restaurante de Brooke y Jeffrey.
Hey, Jeff,
Hello.
good job, bro.
Ahora tenemos mucho hambre por la amor.
Oh.
Okay.
Wow.
I think that made sense.
I think it made, we're
I
going
heard a
to a
couple
restaurant
words.
of love or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, sure, why
I
not?
mean-
Serve that
I
on
think
the
it's
menu.
Yeah.
Hour of love,
But
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
you
good.
did say that. Yeah, you're
no,
right.
ahora is now.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
now.
see, we're
yeah.
all learning.
See, we are. We're
Again.
learning about our listener Cassie and her dating life.
Who
and-
doesn't speak Spanish?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Well, she went to Brazil for a little bit.
That's Portuguese.
Well,
Yeah.
That's right, again.
Pretty
True.
much the same thing. But Cassie
so
went to
uncultured.
Mexican food with a guy named Luke recently. That's why we're doing Spanish and the Mexican music. They had a great time together, wanted to do some exotic dishes, but they were fresh out of cow innards that day.
Right.
So instead, they had a normal Mexican meal. And the weird part is, afterwards, Luke was a little bit standoffish about the kiss.
I mean,
And-
it didn't happen at all.
Yeah, she tried.
We're trying to figure out why. Brooke, thoughts?
I don't know. I just think maybe he was intimidated by you. You're like a worldly woman who has done really cool things and
Yeah.
traveled a lot of places,
feel
and
like-
that could be a lot for some people,
I kind
you know?
of didn't say it in the first part, but you're kind of like this girl. You traveled all around the world. You're the
thanks.
most world traveled person I know.
Cassie, do you feel bad for being a worldly woman and repelling men with your incredible interests?
Experiences.
I don't think that was it. I mean, this guy takes trips. We talked about like favorite trips and stuff. He travels.
Okay.
Okay. I don't know either
It
then.
would be different if he's like, I've never left my hometown.
And he knew it
Yeah.
before they went out, too.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
true. That's true.
I have a feeling that the problem isn't you. It's something on his end.
I like that.
I
Let's
like
blame
that
him.
answer.
Let's
Yeah.
blame him. I like
always
it.
Yeah,
him.
Yeah.
screw this guy.
Let's blame the
Jeff.
men for this, and
Yeah.
we're going to prove it. I'm going to call him right now.
Oh,
Okay,
okay, we will
Cassie, you
call.
up for that?
Okay, yeah, no, that's why I figured you guys were gonna get to the bottom of this. I just wanted to help.
Yeah, we got
All
you.
right, Vamonos arriba. Dial the number. Here we go.
Hello?
Hey, is this Luke?
Yeah, who's calling?
Hey, Luke, no need to be afraid. We're a morning radio show called Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Probably gonna be afraid if you start with that.
Don't fear us. Love us.
Sorry, Luke.
All right.
Hi, Luke. Welcome to the show, man.
Thanks, I guess. What am I doing here?
Yeah.
What we're doing here is something called a second date update. We're trying to help out one of our listeners named Cassie that you went out on a date with the other day.
Yeah, of course. I remember Cassie. What?
Cool.
Great.
That's great. That's a good start.
Okay.
We've heard a little bit about the relationship that happened between you two. Relationship was a strong word.
Yeah.
It was a date.
The meeting.
Yes. And she's a little bit confused about why you guys aren't meeting up a second time.
I don't know if we want to do this here.
Should we call from a different line?
No, that's not what he means, Jeff.
Did you not like Cassie?
We could FaceTime if that's better.
That'd actually be fun.
Yeah, that actually would be cool.
Radio via FaceTime?
Yeah.
No, because if he's cute, then Alexa's gonna try to steal him.
Oh, that's
Perfect.
true. Sorry. We do want to know what you thought about Cassie.
I don't know. Something's kind of up with her. I just need to stay away.
You need to stay away.
Oh.
That's means you saw some red flags or something.
I mean, did she say or do something inappropriate when you guys were out?
All right, this is gonna. At dinner, there was a fly buzzing around the table.
Okay.
That happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, she swatted the fly with her napkin
Yeah.
with perfect precision. I was actually a little impressed at that.
Oh, so she has too good of hand-eye coordination.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're like a little clumsier woman.
Yeah. That's what the movies tell you.
It is true, right? They're always falling down.
Yeah.
Okay, what's wrong with that?
Yeah.
Nothing there. That was just the beginning. The fly fell on our table,
Okay.
and I thought she'd kind of brush it off.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
She casually picked up the fly, plucked off its wings,
What?
and ate it.
Excuse me?
Whoa, hold on. Did you just...
It had to be like, what?
Hold on a second. Did you just say 8?
Yeah, she threw it in her mouth and swallowed it.
Oh! Tell me that's like a magic trick. You know, like when you get a quarter to disappear or
Or
something.
it was like a piece of chip and you thought it was the fly.
She plucked the wings off of it.
That's true. No.
Why can't you eat the wings? If you're going to eat a fly, just eat the wings.
There's no way this could be real, dude. This has to be
you're
some kind of
making it
joke.
up.
Dude, I am telling you, I was shocked. She didn't say anything about it. She didn't explain anything. She just did it and then kept talking like it was nothing, man.
Bro.
She ate a fly. Flies are like the most disgusting.
Well, I mean, you say that it was disgusting and gross to you, but at least she plucked off the wings. That has to have some sort of sanitary value.
But why? What's the difference? You're eating the legs and the eyes and the antenna.
Okay, wait, hold on. She did not bring this up to us. How did you not say something and react? Like, there is no
I
way
couldn't.
I could bury my emotions.
I don't think I did. My jaw was on the table.
Okay. We have a lot of questions about what's going on here, if this really happened, why
Yeah.
it did, and we need to just ask her directly because I need to tell you, Luke, Cassie's on the other line right now, listening and wanting to talk to you. Unless she's in the middle of a meal right now. Cassie?
I got a couple bees I'm working on right now. 1 second.
Cassie,
Well, yeah.
did that happen?
Well, it's really common to eat bugs around the world.
Whoa!
Oh, God. This did?
Nope, everybody stop.
So
That's
you-
not how bugs are eaten around the world, A. And nobody's eating flies.
Well, I was just in Brazil, and everyone eats ants, including myself. Like, I kind of got into it. I don't even know I'm doing it sometimes.
Oh,
Wait, you
and-
don't know that you're eating ants?
I don't even know you're doing it.
Ooh.
Well, it's just second nature for me to kill a bug now and just eat it.
What are you, an ant eater?
It's so common. I mean, people eat like fried crickets and stuff, right?
I will
that's
say,
different.
I took a trip to Costa Rica to do a charity mission, and
Yeah.
they made us eat termites.
Yeah, but that's different.
And they were really good. They taste like peanut butter, actually.
No way.
I've
do.
heard that they're tasty on the nature shows I watch, but it's like you're not sitting inside a restaurant just grabbing one out of thin air.
Okay.
Dude, if,
I don't know. It just doesn't seem like a big deal. I mean, I could see that if you're not used to it, it might come across odd, and I'm sorry, but in that moment, it didn't even occur to me. Like,
Luke, you hear it. It's pretty normal.
not around these parts.
You can say anything's pretty normal. It doesn't mean it's true.
Yeah.
Which part of it don't you like?
Nobody eats flies, Jeff.
I mean, crickets are
nobody
good,
eats fly wings,
and
apparently.
dragonflies
Someone
are
tell me about-
amazing. They're like one species. They've got like a crunchy citrus flavor. I swear it's good.
Ooh.
Dragonflies?
Yeah, you've got to pull the wings off.
Okay.
The wings are like no bueno.
Do they have them at Safeway or something?
Why can't you eat the
Go to
wings?
Walmart.
I don't understand that. If you're eating the rest of it.
You don't want it. Like the wings are the texture and stuff. You just don't want the
It's
wings.
like
That's
the
the
peel.
texture.
It's like the peel of a banana. Luke, is this making you feel better at all?
No, not at all. In fact, I feel like I wasted money because we could have just gone to the field in my backyard.
And there's some dung piles over here. We can get a bunch of flies.
I mean, Cassie, when you swatted the fly, I know you said it was kind of second nature, but aren't you worried at all about like maybe where the fly has been?
Don't think about it.
You guys, they
please.
are literally born in.
No.
Cassie, is that something that crossed your mind?
It probably landed on your enchilada first, so I got some cheese with it.
Hey, that's not bad. A little red sauce.
You guys, that is not how it works.
Clearly,
It's bad if Brooke's against it.
Yeah, that's true. You'd think Brooke would be pro bug eating.
So I really need to know if Luke honestly thinks this is a big time deal breaker, and just to prove it, we're gonna offer to send you guys out on a second date that we would pay for.
Is it to dinner?
I mean, if it's
No, it's to the bug sanctuary at the zoo.
Hey, it's a butterfly farm.
Don't let her in one of those.
She puts a bib on when she goes
No
in.
one's safe here. All kidding aside, though, it's not like she eats every bug she
sounds
sees
like she
for
does.
every day.
Well, and it's not like she's expecting you to do it, Luke.
Yeah.
You just have to kiss her afterwards.
Oh, no.
And let her
something
know
in
if there's
teeth.
any legs in between her teeth.
No, don't think about the bugs. Put the bugs away for a second. Just focus on Cassie and Lady the
Yeah.
Tramping an Earthworm with her.
Oh, bro, you just
Think about
ruined
how
it.
sexy it would be, and we would offer to send you guys to that.
I don't think you guys want to spend the money. You're not convincing me really well.
yeah, you're not really helping my case.
I
I'm
apologize.
trying.
Dude, I leave the flags alone, man.
It's just probably too shocking.
Yeah.
I mean, we were attracted
that's-
to each other's pictures. I just wasn't paying enough attention to something that I didn't know would really bother him. I almost said bug him, and then I realized
Yeah.
you guys would just laugh at me.
That's some
That's good.
self-awareness. That's self-awareness.
We love puns.
Yeah.
Yeah.